chat, Billy Nelson here, and you're lucky I'm here. Hey everyone, sub to my channel, because it's all about me.
Oh, that's a lot of damage!
Looking to join. Excellent. Click or tap the join button next to the subscribe button now.
This YouTuber is out of control. Unliked and dis-sub.
No, that's a lot of damage! No, that's a lot of damage!
This YouTuber sucks. Mom, where's my hot pocket?
No, that's a lot of damage!
New subscriber shoutout. 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 Subscriber shoutout. New 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 subscriber shoutout. Who are these people? Jeez, all these new subs. It's crazy. Who are all these people in chat, by the way? Weird. There's like people who come here and just hang out in the chat. Weird. You guys just like come in here and just say hi and stuff? Kind of weird. Kind of weird though. Kind of sus. NGL kind of sus. I'm gonna get the game started here, boys. Y'all know what it is. Welcome again to all the new subs. Welcome, members. Thanks for smashing the like, boys, as always. 100% like rate, meaning everybody here should be smashing that like button. Let me know you want to see more of this game. We'll probably be bringing this one to an end this weekend, probably like on Sunday, until there's some new major updates. Apparently, according to Nima, there's been some other updates to the game. Something about food storage and whatnot. Actually, hold on a second. Update to version 1. Okay, hold on, let me see. Food in chests now becomes spoiled. Great. Extracting stones with a pickaxe now counts and gains correct technology. Let's see. Talents for faster extraction, stamina, durability. Fixed in issues where players could change an item with the mouse wheel. Oh, okay. Oh, that. The issue where, like, you throw a spear and then the game thinks that you threw your, literally your crossbow like a bear. Great. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started, and we'll be into some more Medieval Dynasty in just a moment. Seems to take a little longer to start up this time around, probably because of the update, maybe? Wait, that's not applicable. There we go. Okay, cool. Right. Your flax whipping? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the threshing's still there. Give him a whole whooping. Okay, let's get back to it. Is it for this game? There it is. Beautiful. Okay, let's go back. Continue. Why is this game being a pain in the neck? Sir? Oh, we're on version 0.1.1.5. So that could equal some changes to some things, including what I mentioned about the food. So we're ending up kind of running out of things to do in this game in terms of, like, this is like stream number 21. 3 hours streams. This is an amazing alpha. We've done so much in this time. It's crazy. Yes, I live in the United States, Ethan. That is right. Is there a wicked echo? Oh, one's in chat if things are fine. Is there an echo? Go. Echo. Is there an echo? Wait, what did I say? One means there's an echo? Or no? I don't know. I think it's fine. No echo? Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, I forgot what I said. Sorry, the last, like, seriously, the last 2 weeks have been... I didn't get any sleep last night, because I did my 3rd stream in a row, and, like, it was like a 4-hour stream of the new Star Wars game, so... Okay, let's get to it then. What were we doing? The hell? Oh, fruit pie. That looked different. Alright, let's see here. So what I want to do, we got to do some maintenance, blah, blah, blah. That's all boring stuff. It's almost winter, so we could probably do some repairs tomorrow when the season changes again. Let's see. Awesome late night stream, you watched it all the way through? Good. Who are those two people? Those can't be from our village going to the mine, are they? Oh yeah, geese and pigs. Yeah, we need to get a few more people in the town. So here's my thought. If I continue to increase the town size, we're going to have this big problem towards the end of the game where it's like, if I get, let's say I get 50 workers right now. They're all going to have kids, so that could equal 100 workers in the future. And since we're limited to the amount of buildings that we can build, I don't know if I'll be able to house anybody else after they have kids. So right now, if we take a look at our management tab, we've got like one house that has nobody living in it, which is fine, because we have some people who are eventually going to grow up. It's going to be a while, but like, I don't know if I want to like wait for a multitude of years. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Crossbow does not work on villagers. Well, you can't fight anybody yet, but there is, what do you call it? There is, combat coming soon for bandits. Wait a minute, do these roads feel different? Maybe it's just the lighting. Alright, so anyway, I want to build more houses and stuff, but let me check really our management tab, which is at 29 out of 30. Damn, I can only build one more building. What do we have to unlock? Everything under the building tab's unlocked. We could unlock the fishing, which requires us to do more hunting. Let's see. Technology. Okay, we still got to do more farming. It's just going to require me to do more, like, plowing and all that stuff. Oh, wait, they have barn, too? What the hell? Is that new? Wait a minute. That must be a new building. I don't remember barn 2. Wait, was that here before? Did they add new stuff? I think they added new barns. Yay! Good. Well, that means we can store more than 1 or 2 things in it. The barn 2 and 3 probably aren't going to be so interesting, though. Because, yeah, they added them just this patch? Okay. Well, essentially, think of this building, then, that we walked past before with the hole in it. That's basically going to be the same building, but instead of using... Well, it'll have a wooden wall, or... It'll be like this building. When the barn is done, it'll basically just look like this. Goodbye to the 2,000 cabbage in my villagers' oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. I should probably look into that now. Well, we've got 269 pottage, so I think I'm okay, because I got plenty of meat and stuff. Do we have anybody hunting? So what we got for hunters? We have nobody hunting. Okay. A new barn I asked yesterday. That was the only one. Okay. Yeah, I can hardly remember now because there's so many things coming. So the new barn, I guess there's a new barn. But again, this... So the only difference with this barn would be that it would look the same, except the roof would be wooden, either tiles or logs, and then the walls would be either logs or stone. And we wouldn't be able to daub it because that's not something you can do with those types of buildings. Gotta find ways to make more with farming. I need more farming points. I wonder how we're gonna do that. Like, I really wish threshing and stuff like that wasn't considered to be crafting, because it's like the farm tab needs more love. Especially, look at this. There's all these new buildings now. It's gonna take us longer to get to the fold. I feel like I'm just gonna, like, cheat in these points at some point, because we need a little bit more adjustment to things, but it's okay. Yeah, the tier 3 barn would be beautiful. Apparently I have pottage in here too. I guess I'll eat that. So barn 2 would probably hold 200 kilograms, and barn 3 would probably hold like 300. I would assume it'd go up a little bit. Yeah, milk and cows are good. Alright, well, it's coming nighttime. Yeah, so we need to shear sheep and such. Too bad we can't do... Oh, that'd be kind of cool if there were quests where we could go milk other people's cows. You know, it's like, my hand, I injured it in a so-and-so accident. I need someone to go milk cows. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do the whole farm plot plowing and then deleting thing. That's kind of a pain. Plus, I don't think you can do that because you'd need... In order to plow a field at the start, don't you have to have manure? Oh, no, I guess you don't have to have manure at the start, do you? If you make a farm field, let me ask this. If you make a, let's say we made a 10 by 10 farm field. The number doesn't matter, but let's just say I made a field, right? And then I used the plow to make the field. Does that count as building, or does that count as farming? I would assume it... Now, this gets a little tricky because, like, I build a little house, I build a little garden behind my house. So technically you're building the farm because, you know, you have to get out the, you know, you're technically building it. It's a thing that you're laying out, but also you have to plow it, so that would count as farm. I could see it being under both tabs. It's under farming? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me too, but I could see it either way. I'm glad I caught this stream. Star Wars was cool, but I'm more interested in this. Well, thanks, Tim, for watching both streams. That's cool. Yeah, I enjoyed Star Wars. That was a cool game. Only pay tax when harvesting. Okay. Yeah, alright. Well, yeah, I want there to be a way where I can do it without making these giant farm plots. Oh, what are these? Oh, right, okay. I wonder if there's a way to get more... Oh, I need to unlock some of these here. Catcher in the oat. Reduces the number of seeds needed to sow to grow grain by 20%. Milky Way. Yeah, I need to go milk some cows, but... Yeah, the problem with that is I need to get... to unlock those buildings, I gotta do farming. It's like, oh... To get farming points, all you gotta do is get farming points. So it's like, if we go under the management tab and go to a building, it's like, or actually, let's go to tech. If we look at farming, it's like, all of these buildings here give you basically automated points, but let me just ask this. If I get geese, pigs, and hens, if I'm raising them, does that automatically give me farm points? In other words, if we're feeding a bunch of pigs and they're creating manure, does that give us points over time? Bum, 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 bum. I need a night off so you can go watch Nema. Hey, I wanted to play more of this. It's important to be able to play this guy for you guys. It's great. It's good stuff. I just was up late last night. I just need a snack and a bedtime and we'll be good. We have animal feed here now that we can make at the hen house. Oh, wait a minute. Crafting resource. Oh, see, this is a crafting resource. If I'm... Okay, so we have a lot of points now to be able to make animal feed. And by points, I mean we have a lot of, like... What is it? Straw and grain? If I craft animal feed, does that give me points in farming? Because technically, it's not making flour. It's making animal feed, which would be used in farming. So, does the crafting of animal feed give farming XP? It does, okay. Chat's saying it does. Alright, well that's 50 bucks. Let's go work on something. Let's go work on that then. Because I'd like to unlock these new barns then and delete the, I'd like to delete this old barn. Actually, I'd like to delete both barns, really. Okay. So... What do we need for that? Oh, we only have 4 wheat grain. Why? I must have put all the wheat grain in storage. Or we could take this and thresh it again. Oh wait, we're low on water. Better go drink. Better go take a drink. Tomorrow's going to be a new season too, so buildings are going to need maintenance. And food's probably going to take a hit. Okay.
Oh my god, Mom made pizza rolls!
Pizza rolls, boys. Alright, let's try to get through most of this so we can make a bunch of animal feed. I made a lot of it into flour to experiment bread making last night, but we're gonna have to bite the bullet on doing this crafting. Does threshing count as crafting or farming? We need to know. What's up, Skull? Welcome back. I wanna know. I wanna know.
New subscriber shout.
No, our food's okay. It all started at 100.
New subscriber shout out.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Yeah, I don't think this counts for farming. I'm not sure. You started playing this yesterday. You're pretty clueless. Yeah, the thing with this game is that you kind of need to play some survival games before doing this. It makes it a little bit easier, but it's not required. But now, the game is getting more updates, so it's really promising to see more stuff coming before the big releases. So it's kind of cool. I didn't know they would add the farms before they, like the new barns. I guess it's not that big of a deal, but... Bum, 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 bum. When your meat is about to be spoiled, dry it, and it'll come back to 100%. Oh, that's good. That's a good point. Because then you could, that is one of the cool things, that you can still make some of the same food from like salted or dried meat, and then just combine it with something to make like a meat pie. Meat. What's up, Slenderman? How you doing? Hello, chat. Good to see you all back again. Hi. Hello. I hope the chat's still working, too, by the way. If you can hear me, make sure you smash that like button so I know everything's working muy bueno. Want to make sure YouTube's not broken again. Because otherwise I'm gonna whip it. Like I'm whipping this wheat. Whoosh. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, you can go to your wife to actually change the stats that you have for any sort of skill. You'd like to change your skills in mining to something else. Like, for example, if you wanted to, if you're a logger and then you wanted to change your skills more towards mining, you could do that, which is cool because later in the game, when people are automating, you know, like if you automate your logging, then you can go do mining instead if you don't have mining set up, if you don't have enough people. Slenderman becoming a raptor hatchling. Thank you very much for that support. You are the first member of this stream, bro. And you're getting us to about 9 members away from the big O goal. Alright, let's get to 200 and then we'll call it a night. And then we'll go, I want to see if I can make animal feed then, which takes quite a bit. Yeah, if you die if you get this game and you die or whatever, it's totally fine. Like, start out real slow and get the hang of it. This is a really good game for people to get into for their first survival game. Like, there's really, I would imagine it's not too difficult of a game. There are challenges, but it's not impossible, or it's challenging but not annoying. Boom, boom. Yeah, they sped up threshing a few updates ago, I think. But I don't know if it's any faster than last time. Can you have more than one what? Like more than one build? Oh, our son actually should be... Wait, is he 5 yet? Or how? Can't remember when this kid was born. Jeez. Well, I think it'll be autumn. Let's see. Oh, more than one kid. Yeah, you can have more than one child. Come on, Roderick. It's time to get a job. He's got to get a job. All right, let's see if we can check for supplies. What I want to do now is just make animal feed. Get us a bunch of points. Are barns connected? I don't know, actually. I know food storage and resource barn are. Jack, can you confirm if barns are connected? That'd be actually kind of helpful. Raptor, your hair and beard are getting on Yeti level. Really? I had a haircut recently. For the hair, I'm assuming it's just because of the headset that I'm wearing, because I got a different styled haircut than normal. And so when I wear the headset, it looks a little more sus. But as for the beard, yes, you're right. But I'm still pretty, and I know you love me. Chad loves me. I'm like, you know, tacos. Okay, nothing stored in here. Lots of cabbage, though. Oh, down to 75%. Uh-oh, this could kill off our whole town. Nah, we're fine. As long as we get everything processed into pottage. What I'm going to need to do is we're definitely going to need to process this stuff into food before the end of the year. So it's straw and wheat grain in order to make... Yeah, let's get back to work. See if there's seeds in here. Nope, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to cook and put stuff in storage probably tomorrow in the game. Because that'll allow us to then put everything into... get us a little bit more space and also prepare for the rest of the year. Wheat grain, straw. Must make movement to crafting bench. There we go. Animal feed. There we go. Alright, chat says that we can do that for farming. Hopefully it works. Yeah, this game has a ton of potential. honestly, with a few tweaks, they could make it into many different time periods. Hey, what's up, Cup of Tea? How you doing? Hi, chat. Good to see you all here. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate that. You like my joke in the description? Oh, somebody read my description. Thank you. And there we go. Let's see, what do we have now? So we need more wheat grain. How did that work for us on farming? So we're at 1,254 out of 1,500. Okay. So let's just drop this stuff here. Hey, we're doing good. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Actually, I shouldn't have dropped that. I should pick up the wheat, drop the straw, and drop the grain. Actually, that's fine. We just need to keep beating this so we can make more. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I guess this is the most boring of jobs, so that's why we haven't done it until now, but it'll help us to unlock all the endgame stuff, including the new barns. I do like a new barn. Any new games on the horizon we should be aware of? Well, I would just say continue to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for the channel anytime I get access to something new. I do play it. If you check the schedule, there's a few things planned, but you never know if a developer will send a key and be like, oh, hey, we have this really cool game coming out. You should try it. Do I have somebody working in the tavern? Not at the moment. We have some of our resources diverted to gathering wood so we can actually survive a winter. We were very short on wood after I built a gargantuan farm. Like, I built a new tavern, I built a new barn, I built a new storage barn, I built a hen house, I built a bunch of fences, so we need a little bit of wood. Food should still be easy though, even though it expires. I wouldn't be as panicked about it. Because what that means is, I would assume every season your food drops by 25%. So everything we have now is 100, so we should be able to at least make it until the next harvest season. And if we have any shortages, we should be able to get by with roasted meat and pottage again. So long as we continue to make it. Chat's almost up to 200 likes. It's crazy. Good job, chat. Wow, you guys did it. It's really peaceful, this game, to like hear the rain and stuff while you're indoors working. Bum, 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 bum. Did they nerf peasants you can recruit? I don't know. I think that's all still random. I'm sure there'll be more ways in the future in order to maybe manipulate that so you can find out what somebody, like how to get somebody who's going to be really skilled at something that you need them to be. Alright, so we're all done with this. So now we should be able to combine these again. So we can make another 15 animal feed. I wonder how quickly... does the new update have anything to do with animals eating at all? I didn't see anything about that, but just to make sure. Yes, delicious pottage. No? Okay. Yeah, we have two mines going with 2 people working at each mine. And we have logging going. And we're still making stuff for the blacksmith so we can keep making money. Other than that, we also have loggers. And then I'll have to probably do some cooking myself, too. Just to follow up, barns are not connected. I just made one to find out. Wow, Jim. Nice work. Maybe that'll change tomorrow or something. That actually would kind of be cool if they connected the barns, because technically they kind of are a storage building, but not really. Like, I could see them being like a food manufacturing workshop. It's kind of how the game would classify that, but... Alright, now let's see where we're at. So we were at, like, what, 1,200? Where are we now? We're at 1,255. Man, you get nothing for farming. Jeez. I really wish this game had a way where you could just unlock the schematics. Like, how come I can't pay somebody? Like, honestly, to make a cow shed, it's like, build a house, except where it has, like, 3.5 walls, where there's, like, one just don't build one of the walls so the cows can get through, and that's it. It's not that complicated. Jeez. Okay, let's see. Straw. Animal feed is up to 35 now. That's great. So yeah, that's 35. Spread manure and plow the field, and you'll get it up quick even if you don't use it. Well, what could I make in the autumn? Are you able to harvest in the winter if I make onions? Is that a thing I can do? Let's see. Onion seeds are plantable in the winter, aren't they? Can be planted in spring and collected in summer. No, that's onions. Rye in autumn? I don't know about that. Let's see. So onion seeds, say, planted in spring and summer. Is it carrots, maybe? No, carrots don't look like it. Only rye? I think I have rye, don't I? Didn't we get some rye seeds from somewhere? Oat grain. Spring and then autumn. I swear we had... I must have them in a different... What about beetroots? Spring and autumn. You can plant carrots in the winter. All right, let's do that then. Let's just plant carrots in the winter. So if we plant carrots in the winter, then we should be able to plow and plant. So we'll do that in a couple of days. Yeah, the making of a field and then plowing it and deleting it is a good idea, but I want there to be... Because what I'm assuming is the developers will probably find a way to patch that out. Because I bet what they'll do is make it so that way you can't get XP unless you're plowing a field with manure on it, which could be a good way to get rid of people from doing that. Which... Yeah, animals should reproduce in the game, but they don't at the moment. But that is something coming. Like, all the stuff that should work a certain way will work a certain way. What? No, we finished Star Wars already. We beat it. It was about a 10-hour game for the single-player campaign. That was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I didn't expect it to be, like, AAA game of the year, but I think I should have really played it in VR and played it with a controller, but it was good and I enjoyed. How do you do the new update where you have to turn manure into fertilizer? That should be automatic, Jeff. That update for manure came out a long time ago. What do I think how the diplomacy will work in the game? Yeah, that's interesting. Each of your people, when you look at the management tab, they have a diplomacy skill. So I'm wondering, maybe you'll be able to get some people to work at like a marketplace, or maybe they'll be trading or do bartering for you. Or maybe it'll have something to do with, like, maybe if they're ever upset, you can improve their mood by giving them, like, a chat or something like that. You can talk with them. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 children in our village now. Roderick is now 5. Are we able to talk to him? I want to go back and check on the kid. Wait, manure doesn't have to be turned... Wait a minute. Did I misread that? Does manure have to be turned into fertilizer? That's not an in-game item, is it? I don't know if the arrows thing has been fixed yet. You turn manure into fertilizer. Oh, is that a farming level thing? That must give farming skill. 2 manure equals 1 fertilizer. Oh, are you kidding me? So that makes pigs a lot more important. So we're going to need some pigs then by the end of the stream. But that means we're going to have to keep making wheat for a while because I'm assuming it's going to be very difficult to raise pigs. Oh boy. Does turning manure into fertilizer, does that give us farming skills? We have 58. Oh boy, that means we only have half. Oh, there it is, fertilizer. Oh yeah, 29. Well, let's give it a try. Oh, you can make fertilizer from rot. Oh, okay. Well, that's good then. You can. There's a way then to reuse your food if it goes bad. Hopefully, this should count as farming, I think. Also, food rots in storage after seasons, yeah. What's up, Tenshi? How you doing? Yeah, so that brings a lot more legitimacy to salting and drying. But oh man, that means I need more people at my village. That means I need way more people. Because then we're gonna need people doing like hunting year round and drying year round. And salting, and then that means we're going to need people working at the mines year-round to get the salt, and then we're going to need somebody making the food. And then I need to check the bins that if we're making too much food, then we need to convert that rot into fertilizer. And I'll probably have to do that manually. Or at least it'd be a good idea to do it manually to know whether or not you're producing too much food. Oh boy. Now we're having like little OCD attacks. Okay, did that give me any sort of skills for farming? I think so. A resource for fertilizing to increase value. Produced from rot manure in the barn. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we'll wait for next season for the onion planting. Jeez, I don't know. Now I gotta reassess all of my labor. Oh, right, and this is why we have a labor problem, because we have 3 of our people are mothers right now. So they're actually out of our working cycle. So we're gonna have to get them okay, we're gonna have to get a lot of people reassign them when their children are 2 years old. So we just got to make do for 2 years. So that means when they're done, we should be able to have the hunting and other stuff under control. Yeah, we're going to grow carrots next season. This means I should probably dry a lot of our meat, because otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Yeah, it's nice. So then you can take all your village waste and actually use it if there's a problem. Let's check this real quick. Yeah, so every season, the quality of food drops by about 25%. So it seems like dried meat's going to be very powerful. Because it'll last longer, and then you can easily combine it with fresh vegetables. Where did all that meat go that we had? Yeah, we have Hunting Lodge 2 right now, so we can have 4 people working there. So we can have, like, 2 hunters. That's good news. We can have 2 hunters, and we can have 2 people working on, like, drying the food. Although I don't know how that'll work out. Well, there goes all that pottage. But they're making it more realistic. Yeah, drying the meat will probably have a higher nutritional value, but salting it will probably have a longer lasting value. And I think I don't know if there's any recipes for dried meat at the moment, is there? Well, wait, I think you can do it with the pot pie. We can make soup out of salted meat. Mmm. Salting it might be the meta. When the time comes. But let's dry some of the meat just in case. I need an emergency backup for the next 2 years because we have three people in our labor force are actually out of business. 3 of our ladies are working on raising children for our village, so we need to take care of them until those children are ready. Oh boy, that's going to take a while. Well, let's do all 200 of it, just to make sure. We're going to make a big... Jack Lynx is going to be jealous. Bum, bum, bum. Well, we have plenty of meat in storage. I think we have another 400 somewhere. I only took half of it, so let's take half of it and dry it. The other half we could probably try to make into food. Although we will need to... Nah. You know, honestly, one thing we don't have to do in this game is because it's such a pain in the neck to sell things, because you're the only person who can bring it back and forth. If you're making money from other alternative ways, like arrows or hammers or whatever, no need to, like, try to get every penny from pottage or whatever. Because otherwise it's going to just take too long. Too bad we don't have a smokehouse in the game. Well, we do have a restaurant across the river. You're still working on getting people to come to your settlement? That's the long part. It takes time, but it's worth it. Alright, well, we're going to take a long, long time to do all this dried meat then. Bum, 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 bum. You get money if we buy this game. No. The developers and I don't have like a store program or something like that. Yeah, you can hire a cook in this game at the tavern. But the thing is there's no refrigerators, so I think we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to dry all the meat or salt it, and then we're just going to have fresh vegetables in order to combine it. So pottage and soup are going to be very important, especially soup, because some things might be salted. So we'll see. When do I expect this game to be out? Probably a year from now. I think it'll release fully, and then their next game will go into early access, which is Wild West Dynasty. How much do I like this game? Well, I really like it now that I've got a whole settlement built, so that way I just want more things to be automated, but I'm patient because it's a game that's in development, and what's here is great. I see this game being more complete sooner than most games. Bum, bum, bum. You're buying it, just wanted to see if you can get me a cut. Well, you are a member, so that always supports too. So if ever you want to give back to me, all you have to do, what you really have to do is just, you can always say hi in chat, or you just watching is helping, or you could always smash like, or subscribe, or turn on the notification bell, or become a member, or whatever you wanted to do. There's many ways to support a channel. You don't have to be, like, super mega aggressive to support. But leaving a like and saying hi is always nice. Hi, Presto Wolf. How you doing? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I think we're in our 11th year, maybe going into our 12th now. NPC child rearing is automatic. You just need to have a male and a female in the house, and the house needs to have space for a child. What's up, Nicholas? How you doing? Yeah, House Flipper's a good game. I played that before. Oh yeah, we have a saying in this chat too, by the way, that everybody who smashes like is paying taxes. I owe a ton of taxes every year in this game. It's crazy. Crazy! Hello, quality content creator. Well, hello, valued viewer. Good to see you. Man, now we just gotta sit back and play the waiting game with the whole meat drying. But this is why you want to hire people to do it. But since we have 3 people, we have 3 people out of business, basically, raising kids. But the good news is once 2 years passes, they'll be back. And then, a few years after that, their children can join us. So that'll be good. I wonder if NPCs, if they have one set of children, like if they can have twins, or if the mother will, like, become a mother, be out for 2 years, and then a couple years pass, and then if she'll be out another 2 years again. Because that was one thing I didn't want to do with my wife in the game, is I didn't want to have her raising a child for too long. I wanted to see how it works so I could figure it out. You've been playing this alongside me. You built on the main river too. But if they ever do wipe, I'll do Lake Town. Yeah, I would like to change my town around too a little bit. I think this game really shines at its beginning game too, because it's really exciting to go find a spot, figure out where you're going to go build, all that stuff. Oh, if they're gonna have, if they have space for 2 children in the house, they're gonna have 2 children. Well, I don't know if that's true because we have a few people who are already in. I think they must be able to have children twice then, because we have multiple houses where there's 2 spots for people to live. I also wonder, like, if there's, let's say there's a mother and a father who have a child, and then that child becomes the age of 18 or whatever, I wonder if they'll move out of their house? Or if they'll stay there and continue to work. I don't know if they can work if they have their own house. It just seems like it's going to be, since you're the only one who has to build every time somebody enters the workforce, you got to, like, build a new house and stop what you're doing for, like, a whole day. One of the new changes, Michael, is that there's new barns to the game. So there's a wooden barn and a stone barn, and they just have higher storage, I think. Oh, and durability. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. You have to talk them into staying when they're 18. Oh, this is taking forever. Troy Brown with the 10. Keep up the good work, sir. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you, chat, for being awesome. Yeah, I'm curious to know more about this game, you know, by what they end up changing and deciding later on. There's a lot of quirks that, like, make sense in real life, but everything's always different in a game. So right now, if you're just joining us, we're making a ton of dried meat because the game has changed how food works in the game. It now has a expiration date that's much faster, and they've kind of changed farming a little bit in all the food storage buildings, like fertilizer and stuff. So now instead of manure, there's fertilizer, and you can take your rotten food and turn that into fertilizer. Foodalizer, actually, kind of technically true. The cool news is, now that food rots, it brings a lot more value to dried meat and also to salted meat. But anyway, I need to prepare a lot of food because we have 3 women in our village who are working very important jobs like logging and hunting and stuff, and now they're having children, which is great because now that means when they're of age, we're going to have 3 more workers. So we lose 3 workers now, but when they come back into the workforce and when their children enters the workforce, then we have 6 people who can then do stuff for us, which is great because then that means we can have more people at the farm and we can have more people at the animal husbandry buildings. But the only problem is, the problem with that is that I don't know if we can house everybody in terms of, I don't know if they'll work unless they have their own home, so we'll have to see how that works. That should be kind of cool. Yeah, meat spoils now. I'm assuming everything might spoil at the same rate, so I think it's, so let's say it's spring of year 1, and you've shot yourself a deer with a crossbow, and you put that meat into storage. I'm guessing by like by the winter it will rot. It'll lose 25% of its freshness, or what do they call it? What do they call it? Quality or condition, I think they call it. So it'll drop from 100 to 75, 75 to 50, and then 50 to 25, and then by the end of the winter it'll be done. Meat spoils 50 per season, and vegetables 25. Okay. So change a little bit of what I said. So then by the end of the summer, it's rot, and by the end of the winter, food is done. Vegetables, sorry. what I meant to say. Vegetables as in things you get from the farm. So that's why we're drying all this meat now, so we don't lose it. And worst case scenario, our people, because most of our village is kind of on, what's that word? Maternity leave? Yeah, since all the ladies are growing the future of our village, we got to work hard to keep them fed so they can feed the children too. And so everyone can then be in the workforce later. So we're paying a high upfront cost of ramping down production in the village, but that means we're going to get 6 times the production when they're ready. When everybody's grown up. That's good. That's good news. Good. Very good. Soon. Soon. Yeah, when the meat drops to 25%, you can do it and it'll go back up to 100. Yeah, you can do that, but that just only saves you 1 season, really. That's fine. We'll just do it now. Because we have a lot of meat to do, so I need to I need to take a few days to dry and salt and do all this meat. It's going to take us a while, but it's definitely worth it. You know, I really want there to be a hybrid game of this and also Banished. It would be so cool if you could, like, first you started this way where everything was first person and then eventually it became like a top-down city builder over time. It'd be super cool to do that. How am I today? I'm doing good. I am a little tired from staying up very late last night to play the new Star Wars game on release, but otherwise I'm good. Weather's nice, and things are all good for me. And there's a new update to this game, so I'm happy about that. Alright, what do we have for storage? Okay, let's go put this in storage. I think we might need to salt the other meat so I can still make food out of it just in case. We got a lot of buildings to repair, but food is most important. I don't want to lose anybody that we have in our town. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, dried probably lasts longer. Dried probably lasts longer because it's you can't put it in anything. Salted meat though lasts a little longer, and then also, you know, than fresh meat. But then you can add it to stuff. So there's a bonus for salted food because then you can make a bigger meal out of it and add more calories to your town, which is very important. Wait a minute. It looks like prepared meals went down to 87%. So maybe they lose only a certain percentage? Yeah, because there's raw meat, raw vegetables, but how do prepared meals go down? They go down 1/8? Wow, look at all this food. We have roasted meat in here, too. I'll put that in there. I wonder how bread lasts. Does bread last a lot longer? I'm assuming the game would consider that to be a prepared food. Anything that takes multiple steps, I think. We'll put roasted meat in here, too. We'll just put everything in there so we know where we're at. Do you recommend the spicy nuggets from Wendy's? Should I dip them in a Frosty? That's what Derby says. But I recommend the nuggets, and I do think they would taste good in a Frosty. So that would be a win-win. Oh, we're low on water again. Alright, well, we'll just deliver the meat up here, and then we'll come back. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, this is the building we want to go to. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so let's go down here. Grab some water, and then I want to check across the river to see what's over there. We could just eat a fruit pie. No, we'll wait. It'll give us more of a bonus later. Okay, what were we up to here? We were making flour into bread. Okay. I think our fruit pie was made from berries, but I've seen plums and cherries in the game before, so I think there might be. Well, I'm assuming with I don't know why they would have plums and cherries separate. Because berries have to be picked in the wild now, but eventually there'll probably be a way for you to actually get food in this game from making a plantation. So you might be able to use them as raw food,
Subscriber shout
or
out.
eventually put them into pies and pastries, which would be good. Was just over with Derby, Nima, and Dave with Phasmophobia. It was hilarious. Good. Good. Very good. Okay, let me just take a tally of what we got left. Pottage in here. Yeah, let's put that into storage. Yes, they've confirmed alcohol will be coming, and you'll be able to prepare it at the tier... I'm assuming the tier 3 tavern is probably where you'll make booze. They did show a keg and like what looked to be a wine press there. So maybe you'll be able to make, you know, cider or something from... Oh, maybe you'll be able to make juices and stuff. Maybe you can make like an apple cider or something from crushing apples. I haven't seen apples in the game, though, aside from just being available for purchase. Yeah, mead. Well, that'll probably be a thing, because honey is in the game. Or will be in the game when they add bees. Okay. So pottage. We got a lot of food. Now it's just an issue of making sure that we keep it fresh. And I'm going to bring some of that salt over to the Hunter's Lodge. Bum, bum. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to make an orchard or not. They've shown plums and cherries and such, so I'm just kind of like predicting that they might allow us to maybe possibly plant trees in the future for that. Okay, so now we have 55 salt, so we can make 55 meat out of that, which could allow us to make 55 longer lasting meals. Yeah, apples are in the game, but you can only purchase them. You can't find them or harvest them or plant them. Well, we got a lot of maintenance to do in this town, but we got to make sure people don't die of hunger first. That's our #1 goal. Chat's about to hit the big 300 likes. Thanks, boys, for all the support. You too, ladies. Thanks, everybody, for being awesome. #1 shout on YouTube. That's you guys. Thank you. Alright, well, let's take a nap and we'll do some salting. We'll do some salting today. Is the boy older? Wait, can I tell him to do stuff? No, he's still too young. Can we auto-dry meat and fish? Yes, you'll just need to have somebody working there. But since everybody I know is basically a mother now, they have to take a few years to raise their child. So I kind of have to do it all myself, considering the changes that we just had in the game, which is totally fine. You need to scrap your tavern or replace it with the upgraded one. We have 2 taverns now. I like that other tavern, though. I like it. Why I kept it that way. It kind of looks like a little picnic area. So it's just like a little vanity. Okay, let's make 55 salted meats. The auto drying is done at Hunter's Hut #2. Hunter's Cabin 2. Yeah, we got quite the town now. Yeah, you thought this was a Skyrim mod? Yeah. Well, now we're entering into this game very ultra chill mode because since nobody else can do anything for us, we kind of have to do it all ourselves, and it just requires us to sit and wait for timers, basically. Chapel next to the town. It would be cool if we could build religious buildings. Schools would be cool if it... Oh! Imagine if we were able to make use of the children's time being adolescents instead of working putting them into school and then allowing them to specialize in a certain thing. So if somebody was going to be if somebody looked like they were going to be a good farmer, for example, we could send them to the school and then make them an even better farmer. That'd be kind of cool. A lot of building games let you do that, where you can build a school and then do that. Then you can work on things like their marketing points or whatever. Like if diplomacy, you can make better people to work at the market, trying to train everybody in something. Kind of cool. Or make them more productive in their other jobs by, like, default. Like, all skills +1 or something. That'd be kind of cool. Firewood cutter. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to check when we're done salting the meat. I gotta get everything situated with that and figure it out again. But that means we'd have to hire somebody as a teacher, and I don't know if that would, like, require materials. Like, would we need to supply... Like, if we built a school, would we have to supply them with, like... I don't know. Did they have schools in medieval times that were focused on any actual real vocational skills? I don't know. Tyler Garrett with the 20 with the number ones. Oh boy, we better get some ones in chat for Tyler. Let's get some Tyler number ones in chat, boys. Bum, 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 bum. Moment of truth for the Nugs and Frosty. All right, good luck, Seth. Report back. Let us know you're okay. I'm sure you'll be fine. Real medieval times had no school for farmers. That's true. Probably not for farmers, but I wonder, it'd be kind of cool if there's a way to do apprenticeships where maybe you could take young people and put them into the blacksmith and, like, maybe train them before they became blacksmith to up their skills before they took over. I'm not sure. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, yeah, like guilds, yeah. But that would require a huge population in this game. We're now starting to go... We've gone from, like, you know, medieval town simulator to, like, oh yeah, just make Paris. That's all you gotta do. Very easy. Okay, so we have 55 salted meat. I think we should just take the rest and dry it, just to be on the safe side. In worst case scenario, I can go out and get more meat from hunting our own self. Well, this is very interesting. We have an interesting turn of events now that the developers have made food more... we're at a very interesting crossroad. Food degrades at an appropriate rate now, and we have 3 people who are in the town who need to be taken care of, who then we have more people coming who are going to be adults, who are going to also eat more food, so we'll see how this all goes. There will be bandits coming to the game in the future. Yeah, rotten food can be used as fertilizer now instead of just manure. I think children in this game can be put to use in, like, gathering berries and such, which, again, when you're trying to survive and fight the elements, pitching in to, you know, make sure that dinner's on the table by gathering some berries, not a bad thing. Everyone can survive. Yeah, every hand would help. There's many mouths to feed, so if everybody can lend a hand to get stuff done, that makes a big difference for some of the stuff that needs to get done. We're in the Hunting Lodge 2. We're making dried meat right now. Because there's been some big updates to the game, and so now we're trying to make sure we're able to... We need to at least last 2 years on kind of limited... labor, I guess. Oh no, we haven't put any walls around the town. I kind of am against that because if I build a wall around the town, I'm probably going to have to end up rebuilding it if I had a building. And my town is way too big for that. I wonder if we'll be allowed to build bigger buildings in the future to house people. Yep, we're making Slim Jims right now, basically. Field workers don't need your fertilizer resupply automatically. I think so, yeah. But again, that could the developers can change that at a moment's notice, just like they did with food. So I think at this point in this game, it's probably a good idea to have a bunch of stuff on standby, just in case. So it's probably a good idea to have extra tools ready, extra iron ready. Well, they already consume iron when they make tools, but probably a good idea to make sure you have the best quality of everything ready to go. So, for example, if you have 2 people in the hunting lodge, make sure you got 2 bows ready to go and a bunch of arrows. Or make sure that if people are at the logging mill or the lumber camp that they've each got an axe, and make sure it's an iron axe so that way they can cut down trees fast enough for you. Give your people the best so they can give the best back to you. Happy Friday. What's up, YouTube user? How you doing? Good to have you with us. We're going to need a snack pretty soon. Alright, we're over halfway there then. We're getting there at least. Bum, 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 bum. Sword in the stone Easter egg. Yeah, it'd be kind of funny if they hit Excalibur somewhere. I think people would probably find things in the game files before people found them in the world. Like what Sir Simlot does with Grounded. It'd be kind of cool if the developers hid stuff all around. Yeah, unfortunately, the thing that's taking me the longest time in this game is to do anything to unlock the remaining farming buildings. I guess the only thing I really want is just to get sheep so that way we can shear them. But I think sheep should probably be something you can do earlier in the game. So that way it gives you more points to unlock some more end game stuff. Farming does take a long time, but I think the developer's thought is when you do farming, you do it much more than just once. Like building, you could build a town and then just stop, but farming, in order to keep those people fed, will happen year-round. Now, what we're going to do in order to get the farming level is we're going to wait until winter, and then we're going to plant carrots. And that'll give me the points I need. Because we already have farm fields that we can use, we don't have to go make new ones. We'll go plow the ones we already have. What happens when people die? There's no cemetery? They just disappear. Fishing, we're at 29 out of 30 buildings, so we better figure out what the next thing we want to do is, because I think we hit our limit, and I don't know if we can build more than 30 buildings. So we'll have to start figuring out what we want to delete. I think it'll probably be the sewing building, but all remaining buildings are going to have to go towards being homes. Because we got to house all these people so we can get all this labor done. Because we're going to need people working at the farm. We're going to need people working at the lumber mill. It's going to be a long, long time. Till touchdown brings me around again to find. Not the version of the game we played before. No. It's an updated game. After 30 buildings is no longer a village. Well, that's our limit. We can only build 30 buildings, and then I don't think we can get any more rep to, like, unlock that. Man, this takes a while, but it's certainly worth it. If we didn't do this now, we'd probably end up losing everybody in the town, and the town would die. Yep, that's already on the schedule there, Joshua. Make sure you check down below in the description for that one. The developer of that game asked me to hold off for a little bit for them to make a patch, so that way I could showcase the new stuff. So he sent me a key and then asked me to hold off. So I was like, oh, alright. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, almost done. Bum, 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 bum. All right, all done. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, salting is done. We're all good. Let's go drop this off. I can leave the salted food at the tavern because we'll need to convert that into soups and such. And then after tomorrow we have winter, so we can do farming again. Good. Very good. Okay, what can we make with that stuff? Ah, okay, so we just need carrots. Well, that'd be perfect. We can have that ready in the spring. Bum, 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 bum. Can you eat too much? Yeah, you can keep eating in this game, but it won't do anything. You'll just waste the food, basically. Okay, so let's see what the game says about our food now. So we have food stored up for 11,000. Almost, we have like 12,000 food, and we're consuming 13 per hour. Hope that's enough. But it's more about, not about the volume, but more about how long it will last before it zeroes out. But then we can just use the rest as fertilizer, so that's okay. Yeah, there's... I'm assuming the game will probably have a cheese maker eventually, and we'll be able to use cheese for certain things. I wonder if there's a way to make use of the cabbage. We'll probably make food next month for pottage again. Well, let's put all this in storage. Whoop. Bum, bum. Where's our people? They're all working or at their homes or whatever. They're here. They're doing stuff. They know they can't run faster than me. Yeah, we have cheese. Sorry, we have milk in the game. So I wonder if we could make cheese and, well, butter would be great to add calories to bread. That's a great staple, to be able to have cheese and bread ready to go. Or bread and butter. Perfect. Sounds basic, but it's big. Okay. Uh-oh. Jeez, the amount of food we have. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately we can't salt the cabbage or anything to make kimchi or whatnot, but whatever. Yeah, it would be nice if we could make pickled foods, but we don't have canning as an option, or using jars or whatever. Well, there's all of our food. That brings us up to 21,000 food. Which is okay, because a lot of that could be turned into fertilizer, and we won't have to buy that damn fertilizer anymore. Actually, wait a minute. That means we don't need pigs anymore either. So we could just get rid of the pigsty.
New subscriber shout
So
out.
before, the only way to get manure in order to harvest was either to buy it or get pigs, but now with rotted food, oh, we have a ton of manure now. Or, well, fertilizer now, so that's good. So we don't have to worry about that anymore, so that's good. And then we have salted meats, and we'll just need to wait for carrots tomorrow night. Alright, what else do we need to do? So food prep is okay. Could do a little maintenance on the property, and let's go do that. 21,000 equals food for America. Yeah, we're feeding America right here with the 20 billion calories in baconators that we have. Chat's almost up to the big 400 likes, by the way, too. Thanks, guys, for supporting every stream and being here and hanging out every time. Nice you all to do that. Where did my... Ooh, this hammer's basically broken. Well, that's alright. We'll go make use of them. So let's get some... We had a couple of logs, bunch of sticks, bunch of, there's actually straw in the barn, so we'll go get that. What do we have for iron ore? Iron is at 557? Holy crap. Wow. Well, we basically beaten the game, because if we turned all that iron into arrows, that's GG. What do we have for sticks again? It's 10 per, 10 and 10. So we could make a 50 times 50 stack of arrows, so long as we have the sticks. Yeah, pretty close. Holy crap. 50 times 50, and then did they change the price of arrows? How much money will we get from that? Does anyone know? Like, what would be the dollar amount if we walked away with, like, what is that, 22 something arrows? What am I doing? Oh, yeah, maintenance. That's 2,500? Wow. So what would be the...
New member,
what would be, like, the dollar amount that we would walk away from? 'Cause I don't know the price of it. Oh, yeah, that's right. We need straw. Somebody became a new member, but I don't see it in the chat, so I think that was a renewal. But if you're renewing your memberships, welcome as just as much. Thanks, guys, for all the support. No, not upgrade, repair. Okay, it looks good. Boy, I hope fences don't become damaged over time. I really don't want to walk through the entire countryside and make sure every stick is in order. Yeah, I don't know how we got a hammer at 0%. I have no idea. And it actually lasted a little bit, too. Let's see. Oh, we'd walk away with 20. Well, now the question is, how many? If that's 25,000, we would have to then find 25 villagers to go trade with, because each of them only carries 1,000 coin. And each village has like 2 or 3 people. Each village has 2 or 3 people that actually can be sold goods for money. Wow. So we would need to go... We wouldn't even be able to get that much money. I think if we visited every village... Hold on, let's do the math on this. Let's say each village had 2 people, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and then maybe this village here. Maybe, let's just say 20. There'd be 20 people, so we'd only be able to get like $20,000. That's crazy. Let's see. Maintenance is done. Junio, thanks for subbing. Do we have to, by the way, do you need to do repairs on your mines at all? It's been a while since I've been to the mines. Do they need repair? They do, but they're very low maintenance. Yeah, and then think about that. We'd have to walk across the map for 2 days just to get like $25,000. That's the problem with this game, is that we need a marketplace. We need the people to come to us. We got all the stuff. We can't just Amazon Prime delivery a hammer every day. But we can definitely deliver... Wait, how many hammers do we have now? Yeah, Gostovia has 4. I was just trying to make like an average number. Like a low, worst case scenario. Firewood's at 247. Logs are at 148. I'm going to take those 48 logs and turn those into firewood so we don't have to worry about that again. Certainly want to make sure we don't run out of materials now. Now this feels like a survival game again, because now we've got a real severe lack of materials. Oh, I grabbed firewood, didn't I? Lol. Yeah, let's grab whatever we got in logs. $100 logs probably enough to have. And now we play the waiting game again. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Time for a sip? Yeah, I suppose. Just a natural sip time. Too bad I don't charge a delivery fee.
New subscriber shoutout.
When you buy a hammer from these people, they buy it at like 300 times the price. Or, sorry. Yeah, they'll sell you something at like 300 times the price, like price gouging, but if you carry it to them, it's like, oh, what's that over there? Oh, that's a hammer for 300 gold. Oh, I have a hammer. Would you like it? Sure. 20 gold. It's like GameStop. Some of these cities should be called like GameStop-topia or something. Bum, bum. Is that beer? No, it's like a lemonade thingy. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know if you could use the controller to play this game. It'd definitely be fine. Bum, 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 bum. Chat's almost up to the big 400. Congratulations to everybody getting in before that big 400. Like 25 slots left before we hit the big 400. Or at least probably after I mention this. Wow, chat cares. Well, thank you guys for the support. Wow, look at that. You can actually see the sun. We've been here for so long, you can literally keep track of what time of day it is by watching the sun move through the building. The sun is actually moving and creating reflections on the wall. Do you drink alcohol? You take a sip
New
almost...
subscriber shoutout.
Wait, your take a sip is almost always water? Well, yeah, I do partake upon a gentleman's beverage from time to time. Mostly it's coffee in the usually when you guys bother me about the sips, it's either coffee or water, yeah. This is the rare time that I have like a lemonade-y thing. I don't know. I need to buy something other than water every once in a while. All right, let's see what we got. We should have over almost 500. Yeah, 439. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Good. Very good. My goodness. We're only 10 members away from our goal. Awesome. 10 new members and we've hit our goal for this evening. That is awesome. Thank you, everybody, for the support. It's pumpkin spice. Yeah, that's right. I'm drinking a pumpkin spice latte right now. All right, let's grab some pumpkin spice latte out of the river. Oh, yeah. Good. It's almost nighttime. Tomorrow, the end of the day tomorrow, it'll be winter, and then we'll be able to do farming skills again. Tyler Garrett is upgraded to a Raptor Hatchling. Thank you very much for the support. A fishing hut. Oh, that's almost unlocked too. Unfortunately, we only have 1,200 farming points. That's the lowest of the low. But that's okay. Tomorrow we can begin. Yeah, tomorrow we'll begin worrying about that. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Well, maintenance is done. Interestingly enough, we're going to have to do maintenance again anyway when we start winter. Random save game reminder. The game actually auto-saves every morning. We haven't done anything too crazy yet. But yes, thank you. Is there anything we can make from the eggs? No, eggs are only... Oh, we can eat it raw. Or we can use it in, like, pies and pastries. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. I love the music in this. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're like running out of things to do. We just have to wait for our ladies to get back into the workforce after the children are raised so we can ask them to help us out. Luckily, food's good to go. Wood's good to go. We should be able to survive winter. So we'll just have to do farming the day after tomorrow. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and make some arrows now. Let's try.
New subscriber shoutout.
Geo, thanks for subbing. I'm going to grab all that iron and sticks and see if we can make some arrows out of that. How much can we grab at a time? We have 567. We can carry probably about 20 at a time. Let's carry 40, actually. We'll carry 40, and then we'll bring 40 sticks. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so now we need 40 sticks. Wow, sticks are being gathered incredibly fast. We were at 400, now we're at 600. Needs to be a way to use sticks and stones more effectively. Let's see. Welcome again to all the new subscribers, too. Thanks to everybody clicking and tapping subscribe and hanging out. If you're new around here, welcome. Yeah, we need to make arrows, though. Wait, only 4? Oh, yeah, we have 40. I was thinking 50. Alright, that'll be fine. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, we could sell 1,000 sticks. But if you add a little iron to it, it increases the price immensely. What was the price per 50 stack, by the way? I forgot again. It'd be kind of cool in the future in this game if they allow us to make, like, charcoal burners, so that way we can use that at, like, the blacksmith or something. And then also more resource storage. So it'd be cool if there was a way to store, like, specifically... It'd be cool if there was a way to specifically store, like, logs and stone. And I'm assuming, instead of them reworking how much stone and, sticks that you get, I'm assuming the game will just maybe make different ways where you can store raw materials that are used for building. Iron plus charcoal would make steel. Well, iron ore plus charcoal. I think in the future they're probably going to give you... Because if our houses need fuel, I bet you some of the buildings that require fire will need some other type of fuel. Maybe something other than firewood. So maybe the blacksmith would require firewood or maybe charcoal. Hunting Lodge 2, I don't see any schemes for it. Hunting Lodge 2, Clint, is right here. If you go to the Technology tab and go to Survival, it should be right here, Hunting Lodge 2. So when you're in your game, just press J as in Jack, and then click on Technology, and then go to the second tab where the fish is, like the spear through the fish, and then click on Hunting Lodge 2. And then that's how much XP you'll need to unlock it is 2,500. And then you can get a couple more things that you can make there too. You can unlock schemes within the building. It is a little different. It's a little more like intricate than most games. It's kind of cool that there's new ways to do that. The blacksmith needs a Coke. Uh-oh, all we have is cherry Pepsi. Uh-oh. We're gonna be in trouble. Yeah, inside Hunter's Lodge 2 is drying, and there's a barrel for salting, and there's a drying rack for meat, but you'll need to get salt from the mines first. Alright, well we'll just keep making arrows so we can pay taxes next year. And then tomorrow we'll start our carrot farming. We'll plow all the fields, and then that'll be that. Clay can be found pretty much anywhere on the map. You just got to find these brown heaps near the forests. But you can make an excavation shed, and your workers will go get clay for you automatically. Clay is not needed for anything other than daubing at the moment, so it's not too important. But if you're definitely starting on building a bigger, if you're building a bigger settlement, you definitely want to have some insulation going. Helps to conserve your it helps to conserve your firewood or sticks or whatever you happen to be using. Mining doesn't create a quarry. There's already mines in the game. Caves, really. You kind of have to find them. But I think on our Discord, everybody's linked. If you want to know more about this game, location-wise or map-wise, there are some maps people have been sharing on the Discord. So just jump on there. Alright, back to the old anvil again. Another 40 stack of arrows. Or, well, 200 in this case. I keep thinking that 1 makes 10. It's crazy that they give you 50. Bum, 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 bum. So hopefully if we sell 600 arrows, that should be enough for our thing. Or our tax payment. Okay, all good. Now we have 600 plus 9 iron hammers. I'm gonna keep making these a little bit. How many hammers are in storage? Wow, 29 too for taxes. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I'm kind of bored of that. Let's do something else. What do we got for wood? Maybe we could do logging. What's up, Hi-Bye? How you doing? Logs are at 108. I don't know how I feel about hunting yet. I need something to spend the rest of the day doing. See if you've gotten a higher status in life in this game. There's a life status? Well, we have a reputation of 10,000, if that's what you mean. But I don't think you can have a higher reputation. Sorry, higher status. Yeah, we can go hunting. That's fairly easy, but I don't need any of the meat at the moment. I'm trying to think of what else I can do to try to like get everything working for the year. Why are onion seeds so low? Oh, let's bring all this back over to the barn. Oh, we have manure. All right, let's turn that. Okay. We actually have some good items here. Why do I have linen thread in here? Oh, there's all the flaxseed. Okay. All right, let's take all these seeds back. We'll go put these in the barn at the farm. You know, I kind of wish there was ways to expand building storage without having to delete the whole building too, so that way if you had a lot of stuff in there, you didn't have to remove it just to like, you know, if it was like a busy harvest season and people were busy working but you wanted to make use of your time, you could build like extra storage so they could get things done. Okay, I'm going to return all this to the barn. What do we have for linen? Okay, we have linen thread on us now. So we'll put that in the sewing building. Just updated my profile name. Not sure if I need to match the Discord or not. No, your YouTube name doesn't have to match your Discord name, but it kind of helps, though, if people are... I guess for people to know who you are, if they're wondering. Like, who are you? Alright, let's go make some fertilizer. Yeah, gardening is kind of cool in this game. You can make a little garden behind your house to start with. If you want to. Okay, onion seeds, flax seeds, carrot seeds, cabbage. Okay, that's all good. Rye grain. Any more manure? We turn that into 29 fertilizer. Is fertilizer still 1-to-1? Or can, like, fertilizer be used multiple times? I'm assuming it's a one-time use thing. Boy, that's a pain in the neck. I think they're trying to make it so that way food is more scarce. So they made it so that way fertilizer has to be crafted and all your food rots. So I think they're trying to make it more like a survival game, which is good. Because they already did have ways around that. Like by drying and salting meats. At the time it wasn't needed, but now it's really good. Yeah, the game's very in-depth. Yeah, it's a 2-for-1 thing now, so it kind of limits your resources. You fell asleep during my Star Wars stream. What the? Security? That's fine. Thanks for the support, dude. Okay, fertilizer's at 46. I don't even know if I'll be able to do all the carrot fields then. Is there a way to see how many total fields you have? Oh, it doesn't give you a total count. Oh yeah, that's our new field. Well, 16, 16, 20, so boy, 65 is our biggest field. Uh-oh. Do you think this game could win an award? I mean, in the country that it's from, probably. I think this is... I don't know what country this developer's from, but I could definitely see it being pretty amazing. Like all the amazing people who've smashed that join button and the subscribe button and has also smashed the like button. So welcome again to all the new subs. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. Appreciate your support. And thanks for just hanging out. You guys are the best. Appreciate all the help, too, in managing this craziness. Let's go sell some iron arrows today. And then we'll sell some iron hammers in the winter when we have some free time. Yeah, making a paved road in your town would be amazing. I think, though, what they're trying to do is they're trying to keep it medieval times, so if they give us more and more stuff to do, we're eventually going to be getting into more, you know, later time frames. But at this point, I don't even care. If I could work my way up to the combustion engine, that'd be awesome. In like the past 4 streams, you went from 777 to 781. Yeah, we've had about 30,000 people subscribe in the last really short amount of time. Our community's been growing like crazy, and it's nice everybody's here hanging out with us. Has this got 2 salespeople in it? Oh yeah, this guy. Oh, this is the. Oh, he sells fertilizer now. I'll take that, sir. Alright, I'm going to leave literal fertilizer on your floor. Keep it safe for me. I'll be back soon. Thank you. Oh, hello. Okay, let's go for half that. There we go. Ma'am, I'd like to... this is how I know that they're going to probably do like cherries and like orchards and such, because they have plums, pears, cherries, and apples. I don't know where she gets that. She's got like some secret supplier somewhere off the map.
Oh my god, this YouTuber needs to go to jail. Cops are on the way, guys. Don't worry.
I know. Oh, you guys keep my fertilizer safe, okay? Alright. Cool. How much are our taxes? Oh gosh. This year it's probably going to be... probably 8,000 plus. I'm just gonna bet probably around 8 to 10,000 gold. Which is why we're this is why we're trying to sell stuff now, because it's gonna be big. Alicia with the 99 cents, thank you very much. With the smiley face with the sunglasses. Wow, that looks familiar. Is that a picture of me? Thank you. Alright, one more person we can sell here. Unagost. Just get rid of the tax man? Yeah. I mean, you don't have to pay taxes in this game, really. And go for interest and stuff, but it'll hurt your rep and whatever, but it's just kind of funny the more we complain about it. Okay, well, we walked away with 3,500 gold here, so that's good. And I bought a bunch more fertilizer, so that way we can at least do our first winter planting. We might be able to make some more... If some of that pottage goes bad, I should be able to make more fertilizer, but I don't think... Can fertilizer actually go bad? It probably can. It'll probably lose its, like, nutritional value for the plants. Bum, bum, bum. Now we gotta walk all the way back. Yeah, it's kind of cool that we can make something fertilizer-wise at the barn without actually having to need manure. Because before, to actually have to craft... to carry all that stuff back to town was a big pain in the neck. Now we can just kind of craft it. So you could purposely make bad food to make fertilizer, too, if you wanted to. Like, you could purposely make more food than you're supposed to, knowing that some of it could go towards fertilizer.
New subscriber shoutout.
Turn, thanks for subbing. Good. Yeah, this pottage is at 25, so that'll go bad, and that'll be our fertilizer for the next year. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if this game went into Bannerlords levels, where, like, you could rise up against the king or something like that. That'd be crazy. Do we have any food on us? We'll just stop on our way back. We'll get food. Yeah, alright, 78 fertilizer dropped off. Oh, not enough room. Alright, we'll put the rest in... boy, where are we gonna put that? Storage, I guess? And we'll grab a little bit of food. Well, at least what's nice is that the food in this game still gives the same nutritional value if it's going bad. So if you're going to eat it, it still lasts as long, or it gives you just as much. So it lasts as long without being, like, nullified. How's the baby doing? The baby's like 5 now. I want another year to pass so we can actually see what he looks like at the age of 6. I've seen some of the... I think some of the kids, when they turn like 13 or 14, they actually kind of grow up a little bit. But I don't know what you can make them do. We will see. We will see. Hey, alright, let's get ready for farming tomorrow. Mateus becoming a raptor egg. Welcome aboard, and thanks for smashing that join button. You're a new member. Thank you very much for your support. Okay, we got some iron. We got an iron hoe here at 56%. That should last. Gonna make sure we got another one on standby at the thingy here. Ah, perfect. We got plenty. Good. So we should be able to remember that we can sell anything from the... We should be able to sell anything from the from storage then next month. Now let's go cut down a couple of trees then. Make ourselves useful for now. The last Star Wars mission was a difficult one. Well, there's one for the rebels, which is kind of annoying. Like, you got to escape, and there's all these little things in the way. I guess it's good. It's better, like, for a second playthrough, because you'll know all the little quirks. But still, a fine, good, just a dandy game. I really enjoyed it. And I want to see more games like that. I don't think every game has to be a AAA mega title in order to be good. People have been watching Among Us, Fall Guys, and that Phantom Ghost one or whatever, and it's just fun. Not every game has to be like a AAA, you know, story-driven blockbuster. Those games take forever to make, and I would prefer like CD Projekt Red level games like that for Cyberpunk and stuff. Our fertilizer will stay there. All right, Kim. Time to change. Okay. We are good, baby. We are good. Yeah, luckily that fertilizer ain't going nowhere. I wonder if they moved around the water and food consumption. I feel like we need water faster than ever. There we go. Alright, we'll get a drink after we drop this off. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, your phone is dying? Oh, Alicia. Well, hopefully we see you soon. Not anymore. Anything not in the chest is gone the next season. Is that true? Is that a new thing? Well, we can run back and get it then. I don't want to test that out if I paid that much money for it. Tavern should be food storage too. Yeah, I feel like a couple buildings could be linked together a little bit better. I think that would be nice if they did... In the management tab, it'd be nice if you could better control what buildings you wanted linked and if they could share capacity. Because technically, like, you know, like when your hunters go out hunting, they bring food back, and then it goes into the food storage building. And if your farmers happen to gather, let's say, a bunch of carrots, then all those foods go into the food storage building, but then go into the tavern to be processed into stew, but then go back into the food building from the tavern. But since people go to the tavern anyway to eat, it would be nice linked. Well, uh-oh. We're still carrying too much. We'll come back on a second trip here. But I'm sure those options will come soon where we can limit production values and stuff. Like we can tell our miners, hey, stop making rocks, but keep the salt and the iron coming, that type of thing. Because at a certain point, you don't want any more stone. And right now, we have like darn near like 5,000 iron in storage, and that's enough forever. But I want it to keep on coming, so that way, if we ever get rid of the miners, we don't have to have them for a very long time. Which means that we can get 4 people back at the town, and 4 people could do a lot for our town. 4 people, 2 of them could work hunting, 2 of them could work logging. Okay. So let's go for the... What do we have for? Fertilizer, right. Okay. I'm still wondering, by the way, like, for a lot of you guys who are tuning in or just showing up, by the way, are you guys still really interested in this game? Like, do you want me to still continue playing this one, for a long time? Like, I know we will definitely come back to this game whenever there's major updates, like pottery and horses and all that stuff. But for these little updates, like, oh, hey, there's 3 new barns and stuff, do you guys think this is, like, really cool? And because I really like building in this game a lot, and I like whenever they add something new. And it's so funny because it's like you'd think this game would be boring and mundane and slow, but it's very satisfying. It's a grind, but it's like the grind is worth it. Like everything on this map except for that little cart we built. So that's really satisfying, and it looks beautiful, but eventually we'll run out of things to do, and so we'll have to kind of find other things that we can do in the game. So if you do want to see more, again, as a reminder, just smash that like button, because I'm going to have to eventually start making time for other things on the channel too. New games and other games that I want to play. So just smash like to remind me that over other things that I play, that you'd like to see more of this too. Because as I play this, it takes quite a bit of time that I can't do for other things. So if you want me to spend my time here, you guys have the power to vote. So you've been hearing that more than ever for many reasons over the last couple of months. But as always, I like to play games that you guys want to see, and I like this game too. So it's a win-win for both of us. I love this game. You seem to like it too. So please do vote to see more. I really wish YouTube would have different buttons other than just like button. It's so old and outdated now, I think. I feel like there's more reactions to a video than just like or dislike. You know? It's like when you ask a kid about pepper, it's like, what kind of pizza do you want? Do you like pepperoni? I like pepperoni. Do you like sausage? I don't like sausage. For me, it's like, hey, do you want a pepperoni and sausage pizza? It's like, oh yeah, but what kind of crust? Like, there's much more to life than just like or dislike. That's too simple. I want YouTube to give more options. Look at those trees. Damn, that's beautiful. Look at those leaves go. That's amazing. Go on a hunting spree? Well, now we have to store all that meat, so I don't know about that. Trying to think of other things to do to be productive before tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have to spread fertilizer and do plowing. What does having workers and resource food storage do? In the future, I think it's going to transport stuff across the map, maybe. There might need to be more workers for that in the future. Oh, we got to get the rest of the fertilizer. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Chad. I forgot about that. That's why we need carts. God, could you imagine if we could bring a cart back and forth from Gostovia to our town? That would be huge. Because then we could, you know, transport large amounts of goods at once and only take one trip. Pick a new spot to make a town. I agree with that, except remember, we can only build one more building. We'd have to delete, like, we'd have to delete something, and if I do that, we're either going to lose workers if I delete a house, or we're going to lose things that we can build. The only thing I could think of that I'd want to delete is, like, the sewing building. Other than that, I guess we could delete the other barn on the other side of the map, but it might be a good idea to keep that because we can make fertilizer there. And since there's going to be animals there, it means that, you know, if we have, once we have cow or chicken, well, I suppose they'll probably make it so that way cows and chickens and whatnot will probably make a little bit of everything. Like, I could imagine, you know, cows would probably just make as much manure. The pigs building is now not necessary. Yeah, because you don't have to make manure or fertilizer. Well, now that there's fertilizer and you can make it from rotted food, for everybody who might be upset about the food rotting, at least you now have a resource that's almost unlimited, or at least a new resource that you can build from. I don't think I'll ever build a defensive wall around the town, or at least not for a while, because the moment I do that is the moment I'm gonna build a building around it, or build another building. I don't know. I don't think we need defensive buildings. Not until bandits, anyway. Ooh, you know what'd be kind of cool is in the future if they let us build... Like, right now we can build walls, but it would be really cool if we could build platforms, like a ladder or like a stairs, so we could actually stand at the wall and then fire, you know, bow and arrow at enemies that came our way. That'd be kind of cool. Build one house at a time? Well, that's the problem, is that we only have room for one more building, and I think it's going to have to be a house for when some of these people grow up. Or to try to reassociate our... I think everybody here is living in a house, so that way they're... I think everybody who's living in these houses are set to be, like, opposite sex, so we can have some more kids. But I need more kids in the town, then. And we only have, like, what, 4 kids? Well, they need to be older, that's all. Okay, tomorrow's plowing. I'm gonna check my barns over here and see if there's any other stuff we need to bring back. What's up, Joseph Perez? Good to have you with us. If you guys ever miss any live stream or whatnot, or if you leave early, remember these live streams always go up later, so you're always welcome to watch the videos after. Wow, look at that. Ah, they make feathers too. Okay, let's check this barn. Nothing, okay. Have the villagers smashed like? I think so. I hope so. They seem to. I mean, like, look at our... The nice thing about this is we've gotten our people up to at least 63% happiness, which is pretty darn good, all things considered. Their happiness goes up to 74% if they have children. And I think we can increase that even further if we... Children seems to raise happiness. I think home size might actually affect their happiness. And also insulation. But I don't know what else would affect their happiness. I wonder if we can get anybody at 100%. Is there a way to do that? T Gains, thanks for subscribing. What's the biggest house you can make in the game? There is a video on the channel of me building a house, a medieval house. And it's pretty big, actually. It's almost the size of this barn, I'd say. Oh, wait, should we put egg in? No, I don't want them eating the eggs. I'll put them in here. I'll save that for our pies and cakes. Also, it looks like cabbage can be eaten raw. That's lovely. Wow, 330 berries? Holy crap. Let's take all these cabbages. Put that in food storage. We're going to drag ourselves over to the old food storage. Put down a playground. Yeah, we don't really have anything for that at the moment, unfortunately. Oh, the gifting system. Try giving gifts to... I don't know. I think that has something to do with them before they move in, or if you're trying to marry somebody. Should I donate? Well, everybody right now is donating to me. donating their time and donating their attention. I appreciate that. I hope you're getting something in return for being here. Let's see. How do I use Dino Dollars? Check down below in the description. Alright, we have wool fabric. I should deliver that to the sewing office. Flour. I should have put that back at the other... I should put that at the other tavern. Same with the eggs. And the berries, too. We could make another pie. I think actually to make more pies, all we need is water. Berries, egg, flour, and water, I think is all you need for pie. Am I missing anything? Yeah, let's run that over there. Where's that bucket? Yeah, water, right? Eggs, flour, water, and berries, right? Yeah, I don't know what else I'd want to see in this game. A lot of people want castles, but I think that's going to require a lot of other things too then. Like we're going to be able... If we're going to build castles, we're going to then need to be able to see... like a stone cutter, and we're going to need large timber and work crews. Like, that's going to be hard as hell for one person to build. Even if they somehow manage to do it, it's going to be a gargantuan project in this game. I can't do anything with wheat grain here. Alright, let me check my recipe. So, to make pie, flour, water, egg, berry. Yep, we're good to go. Alright, we'll leave that alone until another time. Ah, fishing boats. Now, that would be cool. Unfortunately, there's little bridges in the way, but I could see them at least allowing you to make a boat between the two edges of the map.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Or between two edges of the bridge. Okay, more wheat grain. See, this is why I'd like to build a little tool shed, because I'd like to put a tool shed outside of the barn where I could store things that are not necessary, that are used on the farm but aren't like food and seeds and things like that. Alright, so tomorrow we're going plowing. Bum, 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 bum. Cool.
Wow.
I know. I agree. You made it to the stream? Hi there. And chat almost made it to 500 likes. I'm impressed, chat. Excellent work. This one goes to everybody watching. You've earned it, chat. Yeah. Yeah, plowing in the snow, I know. But you can do it, and if it lets you do it and you need to do it, then it's probably a good idea. Okay, we also have to spread fertilizer, so let's grab that. Grab a bag. Alright, let's see how this works. Hop on the Discord with the link in the description to suggest some games. Oh boy, that's going to take a while. Now we can do this faster than the AI, so it's just a good idea to do it ourselves. We can move into a bigger house. We did build a bigger house, but I don't really care so much about it. It takes a little bit of work.
That's a lot of damage!
There's no real bonus for doing it. It's like in The Sims if you were to build a bigger house, but it doesn't let you like get any new appliances or anything. You can hold left click for farming now? Oh. Thank you. Rap chat is best chat.
Wow.
I know. That's amazing. I still don't like that stamina is used to like you're reaching into a bag and throwing stuff on the ground. I mean, this is more calories than it takes to write, but it's not like you're chopping wood. Alright, well, being able to hold that button is nice. Cool. Alright, let's start with at least one field. Wow, Douglas with the 50. Always enjoy your videos and finally found a chance to catch a stream. Great chilled content and appreciate the work you do. Yeah. You mean the work on this farm? Look at all this work I got to do. Well, thanks for your support, man. Yeah, I certainly have a lot of work to do. That's for sure. Wow. Yeah, the blacksmith doesn't use it. No other jobs. That's what I was saying, is that, like, when you're, you know, when you're throwing out manure, or when you're throwing out, you know, seeds or something on a field, you're just tossing it out there. There's a lot more work. Like, when you're threshing the wheat, that takes a lot of work. Blacksmithing, that's a pretty good amount of work too.
Dang it.
Going back and forth, you know, like using the, well, I guess it doesn't have the bellows, but I mean, to use the bellow and then bring stuff back and forth and smash with the hammer and being focused on that all day, that'll wear you out. What are some new games coming that you're interested in? There's a few games on the channel that I'll be playing soon. Games like Airborne Kingdom and Kingdom Rising and Founder's Fortune. A few other games like that.
Oh my god, Mom made pizza rolls!
I think some of those aren't new, but they definitely are, they're as good as a pizza roll. And they're even as good as all the people spamming pizza rolls right now. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Ah, Bell Tower, that'd be a cool building. Yeah, I'd like to see slow enhancements to this game over time. Just like in the Middle Ages. Let's see. Wait, I didn't carry any carrot seeds? Oh, that's okay. Have we played Foundation? Yeah, there's lots of videos of that on the channel. Conrad, could you move out of the way? Sir, you're blocked. Sir. Ooh, those are nice pants, dude. You have like one leg that's red and the other one's like green? Where'd you get those pants? Those are awesome, dude. You can't show me up. This is my town. Hold on a second. Oh, hey, you should, yeah, you should go outside. Somebody out there's, oh, did somebody go through the vent? Oh, quick, go call an emergency meeting. Hurry. That's right, get hoed. Oh, take it, Conrad. Die. Hello? Well, I don't know where Conrad went. Yeah. I think he's doing wires in, near the cafeteria. Alright, let's grab some carrots. I don't know, I think I owe some sips and stuff. I'm gonna take some sips. I earned that. Okay, let's grab some more. Oh, we gotta switch that to carrots. Alright, we're good. Bum, 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 bum. Are we just spreading little baby carrots on the ground? Like the ones that, you know, kids and stuff like, where they dip it into that ranch? Carrot plus ranch is pretty good, though. You know, the best thing in the world is if you get some of those baby sweet carrots and put those into like a pot roast and let those carrots basically become almost like mush. Not mush, but, you know, like super soft carrots like that are amazing in a,
Now that's a lot of damage!
pot roast or something.
Shout out.
Chris, thank you very much for becoming a subscriber. Welcome. Alright, stamina's back. Let's go. Oh yeah, as for that Star Wars advertisement in chat, if you guys want to get squadrons, you can use that link. I know it's unrelated, but I'll turn that off by tomorrow, so you won't see that anymore. Uh-oh. The bag is gonna break.
New subscriber shout out.
Bum, bum, bum. You love me? I love me too. I love me some popcorn. That's why I want to love me. Fun fact, baby carrots are just cut up big carrots. Yes, they are. They sure are. Alright, we probably got to do these smaller fields. That big one's just not going to happen. Oh, wait. Manure. Oh, that means we need a new bag, though.
New subscriber shout out.
We'll have to make more of those with linen at the workshop. All right. Okay, iron hoe for the bag, and go. The game has an update available now. Well, I'm on the latest version as of 2 hours ago. Let's actually see what the farming skill is now. Farming skill is at... Oh wow, we got a long way to go. We're gonna have to have all the other workers do this, but we have to do it manually for now. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna finish plowing this field, and then I'm gonna see... I just logged on and didn't see an update. Okay, I'm on the version 1.1.15 or something like that. The latest hotfix, I believe. What's up, Taylor? How you doing? Oh, there we go. Ah, we're close to 75 members. Excellent. Very good. I hope we hit our goal today. Appreciate everybody who became a member, by the way, over the last, like... Geez, we've been playing this game for about 3 weeks now. This is crazy how much progress we've made. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the whole thing, too. Looks like we've got 16 carrot seeds. If we don't plant the whole field, at least we were able to use, get more of our skills. Well, there you go. Speaking of the devil. Alright, now does that mean... oh, we have a new skill. So what can we do here? Farming knowledge is maxed. Careful. Crop cultivation durability loss. That's a good one. Yeah, I think we'll go with that one more. Food spoilage update? Yeah, that's the one we got. So, unless there was some other fix on top of that. Okay, so this is looking good. We at least have 2 fields planted now. It worked out. Easily, though, we can update all this. Oh, yeah, that's another one.
Click or tap the join button next to the subscribe button.
Manor Lords. I'm excited for Manor Lords 2 as well. That's one I've kind of forgotten about. That should be a good time. Okay, let's see. We'll put that iron hoe back then, and good. Yeah, I'll check and see if there's any other hotfixes to this one. But I think, well, the developers pretty much like every 24 to 48 hours seem to come up with some sort of an update that fixes something or, I think, brings the game towards its more completed final state. Which is good. Well, that must be a hunter there. If she's walking up into the wood, what's she doing up there? Lumberjack. Oh, that must be a lumberjack. Yeah, well, just think about it like the first time you saw the first few times you saw my videos on this game. Imagine a year from now where we'll be. Things will probably look nicer, function better. There might be more decorations and stuff you can put down. Maybe we can make like rugs and things like that. Put down like a linen rug or something like that at the tavern. Ah, yeah, fish in the stream would be cool. Well, I've seen... Guys, is there a fishing spear in this game? A lot of people were talking about a fishing spear, but I didn't see that you could make one. Can you make one like at the fishing dock or something? Yeah, feather pillows would be cool for sure. Because you can make spears at the hunting lodge, but I'm assuming... Oh, you can buy one in the town in the southwest. You can't craft them, can you? I know you can buy one, but you can't use it, I think. Can we tell the boy to do anything yet? Yeah, I think it's got to be the summer of next year. Yeah, movable furniture would be nice. Right now, all we have is just some beds. But it'd be kind of cool because the tavern actually has some nice picnic tables, and there's like a chair too, which would be cool if you could make like a little chair for the milking of cows. Although I'm pretty sure the cow shed might have one, but it's not necessary. Okay. Craft a spear in the fishing hut, but I don't know for sure. Well, let's actually see. Hold on. I think when you build the fishing hut, that probably is already unlocked technology. You can only... But that doesn't make sense, because I feel like you'd be able to build that at the... I feel like you'd be able to build that at the workshop then. But maybe you have to unlock it. Because let's see, if we go to... Hunting lodge... Fishing hut, yeah, that only allows for... maybe you can make... Maybe you make spears for... Because you can make stone spears, so maybe people think that because you can make those there that they're for fishing, but I think you'd want kind of more like a trident one, you know? Where it's like split at the bottom like a harpoon. Because you can make those in Dawn of Man. Man, I'd really like a Dawn of Man level game too, where you can build, you know, round houses rather than building these types of houses and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. I really want there to be a Dawn of Man version to this game too. More raiders, everybody walking around in a loincloth. But it still feels very much the same. Like, interestingly enough, this is still very primitive. It's called a fishing spear. Okay. So it must be down in this town, huh? At, Jessica? Jessica. That's what we've been calling it. Okay. Well, that's cool. Pretty cool. Okay, Hornica has some good stuff in it, too. The blacksmith down there is pretty profitable. Oh, I remember what I was looking for last time was, we wanted to find wool. But I think you can only do that at the farming towns, right? Towns that have sheep and goat. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Trip for animals. I actually would like to do a food check. Let's do that. We need to make sure we can survive the winter. Wood demand, we're at 707 with 4.2 being used. Is that going to be enough firewood? That should be more than enough firewood. Food's good, but the problem is half of it's about to go bad. So let's go to, what did I want to look at? Oh yeah, firewood. Let's go check firewood. Firewood is sitting at 391. Logs are at 130. Alright, let's take 30 logs and turn that into firewood again. Oh. I just want to make sure we don't have to do that for a while. There we go. Alright, that's fine. We'll make 30 of that then. If we make 30 firewood... you can buy the fish spear from Jessica. You can craft it in the fishing hut. Technology should be under survival. I don't think you have to unlock the tech, though. I think you just have to build the building. Which is kind of weird. I wish certain buildings, no matter what, could just... Like, you should be able to build a fishing spear without the fishing hut. But I see what they want you to do. They want you to build the buildings so that way you can actually... eventually salt the fish. Although I'm pretty sure you could probably salt the fish either at the dock or at the hunting cabin. Wherever. Bum, 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 bum. It is cool how each of the villages kind of have their own thing going on. Like, there's a blacksmith village, fishing village, a couple villages that have animals. Like, there's different... You know, like, one has pigs and chickens, and they all have different stuff all over. It's kind of cool. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, there we go with the firewood again. I don't think you can salt the fish. I think I saw a recipe for that. Hold on, let me check. Because I saw... Wait, where did I see that? Oh, yeah, at Tavern 3, I think you can make fish tarts out of either salted fish or regular fish. Let's take a quick peek. I really wish I would have built my village on either side of this bridge. Wow, I can't believe how much stuff I built. Holy crap. This guy is like 20... This dude is 20, what? How old is this guy? How old's our character? This dude's 28. This dude's been, in the last 10 years he's been alive, he's single-handedly built an entire village himself in 10 years. And we're talking about, like, wall, like, everything. Like, he's hoed fields, he's hunted, he's built a bunch of houses. He's done a ton of quests for everybody in 10 years, paid thousands of dollars in taxes. This dude's done more than me in like 10 years. That's crazy how much that guy has done. Okay, what are we looking for? So meat tarts can be salted or regular. And same with fish tarts. Oh, dried fish. Ah, that's what I saw. So, but I think you should be able to salt fish in the future. But I also think that you could probably use the drying rack for fish too in the hunting cabin. Let's confirm that too. I want to see. So it doesn't look like you can salt fish at the moment, but I think they could do that. I think they could just make that a thing. That seems pretty easy. Because salted fish through the winter would last for a long time. Oh, fishing inside the hunting cabin. There we go. Ah, so we can salt fish here or meat. And the drying rack, we can do the same too. So we can do salted fish. But we can't use it as a recipe in anything cooking. Interesting. Eat it or roast on a campfire, lasts longer than fish or roasted fish, but dehydrates more. Can be crafted in barrels. It's really weird. So it looks like fish right now can't be made into anything other than salted fish. So that's something to keep note of then. But drying racks definitely will allow you to dry the fish, then make a tart out of it, which will give you much more nutrients and probably a lot more longevity. Let's see if any of our food rotted. I'm kind of curious. Now the updates are starting to get to the point where you've got to be really cautious about what you do. Ah, fish would be great for fertilizer, wouldn't it? Oh, this pottage is down to 12%. Oh, it'll be actually a couple more months then. So all that pottage doesn't really go to waste. It's just kind of... There's a salt barrel in the fishing hut? Oh, okay. So you get both. Alright. Okay. I wish there was a way to conserve vegetables more so that way they could be used later. I feel like we could salt the cabbage somehow and use it. Like pickled, like, because there is cabbage and there is beets. We have beetroots, so maybe there's some sort of way we could pickle that. Yeah, kimchi, right. Basically. But in a Polish version of that. I don't know if they had a medieval version of that, but I'm pretty sure they tried everything, adding salt to everything to see how long they could get it to work. Or dried meat. Let's head home for the day. I want to check something out in the bin. Also, wow, my stankometer ain't even that high. I guess, wow, really? From all that farming we did? We didn't even have to take a bath for like the last 2 days. Can you believe that, son? I don't have to take a bath. You can't tell me what to do. Why are you swaying like a Korean band boy? That's all they ever do, the music videos. Whenever they're not singing, this is what they do. They just kind of, that's it. I still can't believe those Korean boy bands. There's like 14 people in the band. Music videos like 4 minutes and 6 seconds long. Everybody gets about a half second of screen time, and then that's it. It's like, how do you even... That's why girls are into him, because they know nothing about the guy who was just on screen. He's kind of cute, and I know nothing about him. I need to know more. Calm down, ladies. Calm down. Boys do it too, as well. Some guys get into those boy band groups too. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, let's drop this off. Let's take a tally of fabrics now. 49, 29, 6. So I need more wool. Both wool, thread, and fabric, so that way I can make more clothing. Used to, you could hang corn in the barns and dry it until it... Oh, to mill it. Oh. I see. Actually, let me go back to the barn for a quick second. I want to just see one thing at the barn. Yeah, I think K-pop groups are vicious that way because they're not... It's not that they're into the band, it's because they have... well, a lot of things, like some real... like, down-to-earth insecurities, so it's easier to try to defend somebody who they see in themselves, whatever. It's a whole psychological thing. Alright, we have oat grain, wheat grain, and rye grain. How come wheat grain gives you only 5? And rye takes 8 to make flour. So wheat is a bigger grain, I guess, so you need less of it. That's another interesting thing to be aware of as well. Yeah, kimchi is very good. 21... You think there was a Korean boy band group that had 21 people in the group? I mean, at that point, you put your whole... You may as well just drive slowly through town with a camera out the window of a car and just say everybody in the town is part of the boy band. I don't know, I mean... But there is something nice about seeing a bunch of people who dress nicely and, you know, are doing some fancy dances. But I don't know why you need to see 36 people doing the same dance in somewhat similar clothing. Well, sometimes. I don't know. K-pop's cool, though. I've seen a few songs, and I'm like, oh, yeah. It really reminds me of, like, the US in the 90s. Japan and Korea are usually a little behind in their music. They get inspired by us, but then they're kind of 10 years behind. When I go to Japan, I hear them listening to, like, songs from, like, 10 years ago. And it's like, why? But you realize, oh, yeah, they kind of exist in kind of a different time frame for their entertainment culture. So it's kind of cool. Like, they like all the same movies and stuff, but music is a little more delayed, which is kind of neat. So that way you can show up in Japan and tell them about cool music before it happens. And then the Japanese will think you're cool. Like, it's like being Marty McFly and, you know, playing at the Undersea Enchantment, or what is it, Enchantment Under the Sea dance. And you're like, hey, I'm about to play a song. You'll probably hate it, but your kids are going to love it. Like, you could say that to the Japanese. Like, hey, this song, you might not know what this is, but in 10 years, your kids are going to love this. That's how it goes. Germany is the same sometimes. Yeah, I love that when Germany gets into, like, David Hasselhoff and stuff. I like when countries across the world get into bands that Americans have kind of forgotten about or never thought was cool. But then in a different country, it's like the biggest band ever. It's like the Beatles. Like, think about it. Somewhere on Earth, there could actually be a country that thinks I'm kind of cool. Like, all of Madagascar right now could probably be watching. But nobody actually knows it. That could be true. Alright, folks. Well, I'm going to grab myself some dinner here and wrap things up for this evening. But again, if you want to see more of this game, make sure you smash that like button and let me know you'd like to see more. Subscribe if you're new here. Turn on the notification bell, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more Big O games for you. Have a lovely weekend. If you're thinking about getting this game, it's definitely a good one. I would recommend it, as well as Star Wars Squadrons, too. I'll drop a link for that, since it'll be the last time I kind of talk about that through the Support a Creator program. You can support me there at no extra cost to yourself. Gives me a little kickback on the side if you want to get it. Otherwise, you can get it on Steam or PS4 or wherever else. But this game's cool. I think you should get Medieval Dynasty. I like it. Alright, guys. Have a good rest of your weekend if I don't see you. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for more games. Good night, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the Big O Super Chats. Thanks for the support. Welcome to the new members. And I hope to do some more giveaways for all you folks pretty soon. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next time for more Medieval Dynasty. Good night.